Today, Louis Aury's treasure and gather more concrete evidence. Okay, so we're back at Enclosed Key. Along beside me I have Joe. He's the guy who's been working on this particular treasure of Louis Aury, and his partner here, Chris.
Now, right off the bat, come on. The fact that I land right on the right spot. I got a big bump here, but it shows steel. Pretty big, man, whatever it is. Look how big that thing is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How deep is it?
I canceled it out. Shows a big cavity right here. Look, it's in 100% on cavity.
Yeah.
And it shows it being, it's deep. Your fucking well's right here.
You think so?
The well is right here.
It would make sense that they actually
That well is
put
right
a
here.
steel plate or something over the well.
Yeah.
You know? They
Yeah.
could cement it up.
This
They
is
could put a plate over it and then put cement over that.
Yeah, this is definitely the well right here. I've never seen it hit that high in cavity. I mean, look how high it is.
Yeah.
It's showing. This has got to be the cavity. The well's right here.
It would make sense.
Yeah, this is it.
Well, what did I find out there? A spring?
I don't know.
Could be.
But I mean, this is deep. I mean, it's in all the way at the bottom of the line.
Mm-hmm.
See how the red line is all the way at the bottom?
That means it's pretty deep.
Yeah, that means it's deep.
That
Man, that
about what, 20 foot?
Yeah, at least. I mean, it's going as far as it can go in here. It can't go any further down.
So it's definitely a well.
Wow, I mean, they were pretty close.
Yeah.
So what that means is then if the well was here, then we might even be further back. Here it shows gold. It's small. This is the one spot that I found before. And it's only maybe a foot or two right here. Maybe a foot or two, right? But wait, the above ground is up the first line. I mean, it's literally maybe a foot. It might be something
Right there.
small. Yeah, it could be something small. There's another one here. And I remember it was right around these trees.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit further down. It's a 56% variable, and that looks a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it does.
Ray, can you spot it right there? Is that the Ranger?
Well, big guy blowing.
No, that shouldn't be that far down. Didn't feel that far down. Let me check again. Yeah, you nailed it right in the center right there where you put that hole in there.
So we know for sure there's something down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me scan it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It shows gold here. Let me try it again, just to make sure I got a correct reading. Can you read that?
It says 59% gold.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be 11. It's supposed to be 11 caches.
Caches.
Yeah, caches.
That's Dalton Street.
Hitting anything good over there, Mike? Right there. Was it hitting?
Live 100 yards from this river, up in Trinity.
About 8 miles from here.
That's it.
So you start over for me? 2.5 years?
I was on the internet one day and came across a couple of interesting items, and then found Aury, and it just went from there. And then of course it just became an obsession
Nice.
to where we're at today. So which is neat.
That's
Well,
good.
we're back at Honeymoon Island State Park, where we located the stone with a marking on it, and we're going to scan the area where the rock was found,
Turn left.
and we're also going to scan where we think the treasure might be to see if there's anything there. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we're at the spot on Honeymoon Island where the infamous rock lies, and we're going to take a look underneath, see if there's anything under there. We should be coming up on it pretty quick. That T.
Do you know what year they might have took up the buildings or got rid of them?
I was told it was in Treasure Magazine 1975. April of
1975.
75.
And who came
they
out?
came out, got a permit, and did an archaeological dig on it, and found some remnants
look.
of things.
Scan it this way, this angle.
Oh, that's pretty big. Safe there for now.
It's not that far down, maybe a feet or two.
That's the big one.
Yeah. You can hear all other stuff around.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So it's going 2 feet.
It's picking it all up now. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, it's still there.
All right, so we know this much. There's something there.
There's something definitely here.
A couple of feet.
So we checked the shell mount, and there wasn't anything there. But right now we're sitting here at Dog Island, and we've got a couple of hits, pretty big hits, that we're assuming that should be something. There shouldn't be anything out here in the ground. I've scanned most of this area, and the only area we found it by is where the stone was located. So better not having anything here at all. I mean, we didn't get anything down there.
I'm surprised we didn't get anything down there. I thought for sure we wouldn't have got skunked in that area there, but this all fits in the puzzle. I mean, it all makes sense.
I'm gonna. You know what? I already checked it twice.
We're on the right spot. You're away from the beaches.
And it's at actually, depending where that rock was sitting, I mean, it was at an angle. I mean, it looked more towards that area. That's why I was thinking the shell. Here, I got the picture on my phone.
I'll tell you, it was pretty good. Chris, take a look at the picture and see.
Now, if you said you were aiming down the trail, right?
I was facing north when I snapped the picture. Well, I snapped 7 of them, but I was facing due north.
This is probably the best one out of all of them.
Sun behind, I can't see shit.
It was kind of looked like tilted to an angle. It wasn't straight up and down.
That way.
Are you aiming towards that tree trunk right there?
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where it was. If you're saying it was right straight across from that tree. Then, but the
Probably
line,
buried it so nobody could see it.
the line that you had. So you're looking right here, and then you said
I'm sure if we
5 feet over here.
scooted some of those other rocks out of the way, we'd find it.
Oh yeah, it's still here. It's just a matter of finding it. You know what I mean? This stuff washes away in storms.
It's still there.
You got people coming up behind you.
Yeah, I saw it. All right, I'm pretty much done here. I'm going to say that if anything, it's going to be one of these two. I mean, one is 5 feet sounds more ideal.
Make more sense.
Makes more sense. Because the other one's almost like a foot, which
Get you 3 over and load.
Come on in, Chris. Just we'll wrap it up and then that's it. Go ahead, Mike.
Ready?
my analysis on this whole thing is I still think there's something over at Belly's Bluff where we did locate 3 possible treasures. And here on Dog Island, we found 2 spots here, which could be the possible location of Louis Aury's treasure. The shell mound, we did scan it. There ain't anything there. It might be a dead animal buried there. We're not sure what it is, who's buried there. So, but it's very interesting that there's definitely something here where that rock was sitting.
Yep. Did I?
What we do know, we know where the rock is, we know where the landmark is, and we had 2 good hits. So the next step is to see how we can proceed to
dig.
to get permission to dig, and then that's where we're at.
Okay, so how do you feel about Mike coming out today? And
I want to thank him. I want to thank you all for coming out, especially you. It was a pleasure
Thank
pleasure
you.
meeting.